Hello my friends, and you're probably wondering why I got another cam video for you guys. Well, today is a review. And it's a review of what I made over this weekend. And since AX was this weekend, the one thing I had to say is you never mix AX with the 4th of July. It's just not gonna work. Alright? So what we are going to review is what I made over the weekend, which was the barbecue Bonanza. And thank you guys for all your accolades on how I did. And I'm actually glad I actually pulled it off. And for what it was worth, yeah, I'm quite surprised about it myself. I mean, I heard, that my family had just, a bit of it, and they ate more of it. They had more of it than, had more of my ribs than of my brother's. And I've only made like a small batch. He made a big batch, but he made a bigger batch. But mine was just spot on. So, first thing I'm going to try out on camera is the Cajun peppered steak that I actually made by accident. I also am working on making more of this pasta salad that I made. Might want to add a little something to it to make it more appeasing, but if nobody doesn't need it, I'm going to actually eat it, so it's not a waste. Okay. So I'm going to share with you how you can make your own Cajun peppered steak. Now, you also what I did with it. Namely, I had some ground pepper. I put a dash of cayenne pepper to it. I mixed barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce, and some root beer. I had A&W. But if you can try it if you want, you can have A&W Barks or even a standard root beer. Your taste may vary. And what I did was, for what it was worth, I had it marinated. I had marinated for about 12 to about 18 hours, almost a full day. As you can tell, just make sure to dip on both sides. Dip the meat on both sides. Pat it in there. Pat the sauce into the meat. And then after that, put it in the fridge and just let it sit there for about 12 to about 18 hours. Now what I'm also doing right now is, as I say, I'm cooking the rest of, I'm cooking another batch of pasta, so if I leave something, I should turn that off. How I'm going to do that? Give me a moment. because with pasta you have to be very precise with pasta. So give me a moment. Be right back. Okay. That didn't take too long because I did that before I actually started this recording. So yeah, I actually did that. It took not too long because it took about 7 to 8 minutes. So, like I said, being precise for pasta is very important. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add that batch of that pasta rotini to the old batch that's still in there, and then just going to shake it all together. And you know, it already has olive oil and salad dressing to the mix, so it's okay. Now back to what we were talking about, this meal. Now as you can tell, that's how I made the steak. I did the ribs a bit different because as you can tell, it's one big ass rib. Well, I did the ribs about the same way as I did the ribs. I mean, the ribs, kind of the same way as the steak, but entirely different. I did marinate it. And what's different with my cooking is that the sauce is already in there. The way I cook it is like, I like to do it with 12 hours. I like to let it stay, you know, I let it be savory while it's going through the meat. So I did about the same thing, except this had a little more, it's a little bit more savory than the steak, which is like very, very spicy, but it has that little kick that just makes it just, so good it'll slap your mama, or your daddy, or your brother. And for those who say I'm not making you hungry, stop your lying. I know if you were at my house, you don't want some of what I have. So, don't even start that bullshit. Now, next, what we're going through is, well, the vegetable medley with some links. Now, since I did this with a wok, and I stir-fried it with the right level of vegetable oil, I did stir it up real nice, and made sure that when I stirred it up, you know, it went through. So I made everything nice and tender. So it still kept that flavoring because I did put the sauce on top of it, and I just let it sit. And I let it sit for a while until it just got nice and, you know, flavory. It has that Chinese taste to it. But while it's all said and done, you know, it turned out really delicious. I'm just surprised no one else had a chance to eat it yet. Planning to make a plate for Mom next time I see her. And make it very easy for her to eat it. Because it's really tender and she likes vegetables. So mainly her plate is going to be more vegetables than anything else. So that was the main plate. And this is my side plate of pasta, which I can actually say with my cousin's help made the flavor really come out, because she actually put some of that Italian dressing I had, because I already put some, but she really she just almost engulfed it into the pasta. So it's just like it's like the pasta itself was just engulfed in it. Then after that I shook it up a bit and just let it chill. Now, another thing you can do is when doing a pasta like this, I mean rotini, by the way. This is vegetable rotini though. What you could do is, if you're cooking pasta and it doesn't take that long, always make sure that if you're gonna put something on it, you boil the water first, then you put some salt in it, just for the tenderness. And then after that, I suggest, if you're going to pour it in a bowl, add some ice cubes in it. It helps chill the pasta in itself, and it just melts right down into the pasta, which helps it cool. It helps it cool much faster. But actually, actually, this is pretty good. I have to say, I really outdid myself this year with this masterpiece of a meal that I made, which took 2 hours in 2 days. So between Anime Expo, I basically cooked, because after day -1, I prepped the meat. Day 0, I cooked the ribs. Then after day 1, I cooked the steaks, did the medley, and this pasta salad in one go. I didn't go day 2, so I went day 3. That was the reason why I didn't go day 2. I was spending the whole day cooking on day 2. And then day 3 I went. Day 4 I didn't go because I wanted to get myself some well-earned rest. By the way, day 4 was the last day, so I didn't really go because I never go on the final day. There's hardly anyone there, and you know, they give away stuff, but you know, yeah, what are you gonna do? All I know is this 4th of July was different because the old man got out of the house, spent time with his family, which is good because he needs to get out of the house more often and stop feeling sorry for himself. And aside from that, it gives me time to just like settle. You know, everything settled down to where, you know, I can relax. I can plan and plot out what I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks. And then after that, everything should be hunky-dory. So, while we're on the subject of that, I'm going to have more parts of Warriors, Tenkaichi, and Soul Calibur up. And I'm going to be working on them, by the way. Because all you're going to see is stuff that I've done previously. So, Samurai Warriors should be done, like, say... Well, I shouldn't say when. But the batch that I'm already uploading, or still being uploaded, you're going to be seeing that for at least another week or so. Then I'm going to be... And in between that, I'm actually going to be working on some new parts. So therefore, it's going to be something different. And with that said, folks, I'm going to be working on some new stuff. So that means even more stuff to actually look out for. So with that, folks, I've been your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi. I'm sweating like a dog, as you can tell. And we'll see each other soon. So with that, take care. Senpai's blessings upon you. And Tenkai Muso. See you next game.